What do you get when you mix a rebel soul, a guitar slung low, and a lifetime lived louder than thunder? Could one man really survive decades of rock and roll chaos, brain surgery, luxury excess, and still come out jamming at 81? Stick around to unravel the wild, unapologetic life of Keith Richards, because this isn't just a story, it's a ride. Don't forget to like the video, drop a comment below, and let us know your favorite Rolling Stones track. Born into the ashes of post-war Dartford, Kent, on December 18, 1943, Keith Richards emerged from modest beginnings, his roots tangled in working-class soil. His father, Bert, was a factory worker who had served in World War II, while his mother, Doris, encouraged young Keith's early fascination with music, gifting him his first guitar. It was at Dartford railway station, fatefully in 1961, that he reconnected with childhood acquaintance Mick Jagger, each clutching records by Chuck Berry and Muddy Waters. Their mutual obsession with American blues lit the fuse that would soon explode into one of the most legendary collaborations in rock history. Alongside Brian Jones, Charlie Watts, and Bill Wyman, they forged the Rolling Stones in 1962, a name borrowed from a Muddy Waters track, a perfect emblem for their gritty, untamed sound. The band became a thunderous force, churning out classic albums like Let It Bleed, Sticky Fingers, Exile on Main State, and Some Girls, each dripping with swagger and soul, selling millions globally. Their rise was less a climb than a lightning bolt, illuminating a new musical era. As the years thundered on, awards and accolades rained down. 3 Grammy Awards, a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 1986, and induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1989. The Rolling Stones became more than a band. They were a seismic cultural movement. Their concerts shattered records. The 2005-2007 A Bigger Bang tour grossed over $558 million, funneling significant wealth into Keith's already glistening coffers. As of now, Keith Richards' net worth floats around $500 million, a testament to decades of roaring success. With the Stones generating over $2 billion in revenue across decades, Richards' share mirrors his stature, immense, earned, and enduring. Home, for Keith, is a kaleidoscope of luxury and eccentricity. His portfolio includes the famed Redlands estate in Sussex, a Connecticut estate sprawling across woodlands, and a Caribbean retreat in Parrot Cay, Turks and Caicos, where time slows down and turquoise waves hum lullabies. His homes are not just spaces, they are sanctuaries, adorned with books, relics, and echoes of jam sessions. A tour through his Connecticut abode reveals vintage guitars leaning against velvet couches, libraries packed floor to ceiling, and a recording studio infused with mystique. His love for the finer things doesn't stop at homes. Richards' garage boasts Bentleys, a Ferrari, a Jaguar XJS, and a vintage Mercedes-Benz, all whispering tales of wild rides and rock and roll escapes. Romantically, Richards has led a life as colorful as his riffs. His relationship with Italian actress Anita Pallenberg in the late 60s was fiery and turbulent. They had 3 children: Marlon, born 1969, Dandelion Angela, 1972, and Tara, born in 1976, who tragically died in infancy. In 1983, he found enduring love with model Patty Hansen, marrying her in 1983 on his 40th birthday. Together, they've raised 2 daughters, Theodora, born 1985, and Alexandra, born 1986. Through all the chaos, Patty has been his anchor, his calm in the storm. Keith has weathered storms both internal and external. In 2006, he suffered a head injury after falling from a coconut tree in Fiji, requiring emergency brain surgery, an incident both bizarre and perilous, fitting of his legendary lore. Despite years of excess and tabloid turbulence, he's shown a phoenix-like resilience. Now 81, he lives with a quiet vibrancy, keeping company with his books. He's a voracious reader, especially of history and classic literature. His music taste, always eclectic, includes a deep love for reggae, an influence visible in his solo work and collaborations, particularly with artists like Toots Hibbert. His favorite dishes are surprisingly simple. He's known for loving shepherd's pie and traditional British comfort food, though he's also developed a fondness for spicy Caribbean flavors. He's kept his circle tight over the years, maintaining heartfelt bonds not only with Jagger, but also with the late steadfast Charlie Watts and his brother-in-arms, Ronnie Wood. Their friendship transcended stage lights, offering mutual support during personal trials, substance abuse recoveries, and countless tours. Richards often described Watts as the engine room, and Wood as the good time glue, pillars of a brotherhood forged in both sound and silence. Now in his twilight years, Keith Richards lives as a living legend, balancing nostalgia with a still-burning creative fire. He continues to write music, tinker with melodies, and laugh with that unmistakable gravel-tone charm. Life for Keith isn't slowing down, it's just taken on a smoother rhythm. His days are filled with music, family, his dogs, and reflections on a life lived at full volume. His story doesn't just beg to be heard, it demands it. Dive into the riffs, the romance, the recklessness, and the renaissance of a rock icon. Let his life soundtrack your soul. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next update.